Greetings, Stick-O-Medians. Welcome to the long overdue Over the Hedge review. Now sit back and relax, grab a snack or two, and enjoy the show.
The name's RJ, I'm a crafty coon. Your boy's hungry, so I need to steal some food. Hi, Vincent the bear has plenty to spare. He's asleep at the moment, so I think he'll share. He woke up when I grabbed his spuddy. Hello, Stick-O-Medians. I'm a fellow Stick-O-Medianite, Jay the Plant. I exist to tell you why Over the Hedge is the most underrated movie in human history.
But before we can do that, we gotta go over the history of Over the Hedge. It's a comic. And that's pretty much it. Now onto the movie review. Take it away, Jay the Plant.
First off, the story. Alright, don't you hate when you're watching a movie review and like a whole part of it is just like explaining the plot? Don't worry, I'm not gonna do that. So, the movie opens with our protagonist. Just kidding. This movie looks really basic on the outside, but it's so much more. It's a political commentary on human society. It makes fun of capitalism and materialism. The hedge is like a metaphor, and it represents the division between the luxurious life of us humans and the hard life of wild animals.
Oh man, that's deep.
Not a single moment of this movie feels like filler. It's actually kind of short compared to your typical movie. The pacing is perfect. This isn't some kind of like big grand adventure, but it didn't need to be. And DreamWorks knew that. Let's talk about the animation, the visuals. Well, this was in 2006, okay? It doesn't look all that great now, but it doesn't look too bad either. The animals look pretty good. The humans, okay. You also gotta remember, back in 2006, having these characters with fur like that was actually groundbreaking for CGI back then, so they did really good. Some of these characters still hold up. A great comparison to show how good Over the Hedge really looked for its time, compare this to Chicken Little. These two movies came out in the same school year, and Chicken Little used twice the budget. Another thing I love about DreamWorks is they ain't afraid to give their characters some cake. Alright, shut up. Ben Folds made 5 songs for this movie and they slap, bruh. I was addicted to this song, Heist, for like a solid 2 months. The orchestral pieces that play throughout the movie are great too. The funny, the comedy. It's okay. As a comedy, Over the Hedge isn't the greatest comedy, but it doesn't have like the funniest moments, but it does a great job having like a comedic tone throughout the entirety of the film. The way that humans are exaggerated is hilarious. I'm not the biggest fan of like the slapstick action scenes, but they're still okay. This movie's got some, crude humor. I'm not afraid to admit I like that stuff, okay? Cry about it. The characters. Now, what I think DreamWorks does the absolute best, and it really shines in this movie, is they make the best, most fleshed out characters, and they make the best character dynamics, interactions amongst each other. And that's where this movie really shines, is this family they've created. You know, you really, as you watch in the movie, you really feel like you become a part of the family with RJ. It's really sweet. Lovable characters, except the porcupines. Those guys make me yawn. Vern, he's okay.
Oh yeah, he's okay.
Just okay?
Just okay? Not okay. Stella, I mean, she's fun. Sassy, spunky, you know. Ozzy is hilarious. Heather's cute. In a wholesome way, you sickos. Hammy is not just a comedy relief character, okay? He's ascended. Hammy is on another level. Like, Hammy's wacky, but he never crosses the line of being annoying. Let's talk about the bad guy. Vincent. He's got the intimidation factor down, but not too much depth to him. Gladys is the original Karen. This movie literally created, like, the most stereotypical Karen ever in 2006. Like, people don't talk about this enough. Subjectively, you're supposed to kinda hate her, and she's perfect for that. So objectively, she's really like an S-tier character. The Verminator. Do I even need to explain anything? The Verminator is, like, the best character ever made. Barbecue Berry. Oh wait, that was a typo. RJ, the love of my life. I mean, what? Why would I have a crush on a fictional anthro raccoon? That would be weird. RJ is Nick Wilde, but better. They both have a sarcastic, satirical, deadpan sense of humor. They're both overly confident. But Nick Wilde feels like he's trying to be cool at points. For RJ, it just comes naturally. RJ's also packing in the back where Nick Wilde's lacking. From RJ, we get what I believe to be the best aspect of Over the Hedge, and that is RJ's character arc. He's a lonely guy who realizes that love is more important than material possessions. RJ isn't just the best character of this movie. He's one of DreamWorks' best characters of all time. Another hot take, this is also Bruce Willis's best performance. It's a shame we're never going to hear him voice RJ again. One more point about the genius of RJ's character. You could call RJ Taylor Swift because he's the anti-hero. He's portrayed as the good guy we're supposed to root for, when in reality he's the one who causes all the problems in the first place. So technically, this movie has 4 villains, and it does a better job of it than most superhero movies. Over the Hedge is an underrated masterpiece, and if you haven't watched it, what are you even doing with your life?
Well, now that he's done taking over this video, I gotta say, Over the Hedge is without a doubt an underrated animated classic. And nearly 20 years later, I gotta say, it still holds up pretty well. I really don't have much else to say that he didn't already say, and you know what? I'm glad I didn't say much in this review, because how the heck am I supposed to follow all of that gold? He just took the stage. He is literally the top of the hedgers. The hedgers being the Over the Hedge community. That's just a nickname I came up with. That's not really what they're called. Imagine being called the hedgers. In reality, though, I think many people should definitely give Over the Hedge a rewatch, or if they haven't watched it before, might as well give it a shot. And that is all I have to say. Anyways, as always, thank you all so much for watching, and stay ultimate, stay comedians.
Hey.